Good morning, Pawn Jumpers, and welcome to the Third Rock. I got this story. I have. I met this gentleman named Fred Harder when I was 19. I was very young. I just got out of prison, and he was teaching me about plumbing. He was a master plumber in 4 different states. He was from Oregon. I'm pretty sure he's long gone now. He's pretty old when I met him. And he gave me this little book. And I tried finding it. I'll try to buy it in the future. I don't have it here now. So I'm going to try to tell you what I remember of the story. And it was about Nimrod and his wife. It was more about his wife. Nimrod, everybody knows the story about Nimrod and how he was this great godlike man. And he was mighty in the eyes of the Lord. Well, anyhow, when he died, his son Ishnar, they say it's a girl, it's a guy, depending on who you're listening to and where you get your research from. I like to read Will Durant, me personally. That's where I started learning most of my information that I got now is from Will Durant. And then later Jordan Maxwell and Bill Cooper. But, so way back in the day, when Nimrod died, you know, the people got sad, but they had always prophesied that he was going to be, he was the sun god. And back then, everybody thought the world was flat. They even had time was flat. The way they measured time was on a sundial. Later on, they changed it into a globe, and then they made it into a clock. I'll do a video on that later. So when the sun went down, the sky turns red, and they used to say that was the edge of the world, was the underworld, and that the blood was when the sun god went to fight the demons, and he was slaying them, so you could sleep at night. That's why they worship the sun, because you're safe during the day. You could see danger coming. And then so therefore, when Nimrod had passed away, they said he became the sun god, like Ra, like how the Egyptians believe in the sun god, and how the Christians believe in the Father and the Son. And anyhow, so this is about Nimrod's wife. So he died. She's now the queen. And of course, she's human just like anybody else. And magically, the woman gets pregnant after her husband has been gone. And the people, they know this. They're upset because they feel like she betrayed their God. You know what I'm saying? But this lady was so clever. It says in this little book that I read when I was 19, many moons ago. And she was real clever and real witty and real fast. She goes, oh, no. The rays of the sun impregnated me. And the people ate it up. They just soaked it in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she's right. And there was 2 purposes, the reasons why this Fred Harder gave me this book, was to show me how easily people are manipulated and how easily people want to follow even a lie. You know, that was the greatest trick the devil ever did was he joined it and infiltrated from out. You know, he tricked them. And he became a part of them, you know, like a parasite. He sucks the souls out of us, our whole life force as we go. And the second part was to show that the sun rules everything. And I think at that time they were coming out with a company called the Morning Star. And we worked for a company called Suncrest. They had just took over. They were from Oregon, I think, or from up Midwest or some shit like that. And my eyes started to open, you know? And it was really hard for me to respect anybody older than me until I worked at this retirement home, and I started to meet all the vets and the wives of the vets of all the wars. I was very fortunate to meet some very old people that knew stuff and witnessed stuff that we haven't done today. They say there's nothing new under the sun, and I really truly believe that. I got a book right now that shows how they rediscovered America, and it wasn't Columbus, but the lady said the rays of the sun impregnated her, and everybody ate that shit up, and she continued to rule. And that's how easy it is to be manipulated. And if you ever get a chance, look at all your food. Look at the name of the companies and the stuff that you're buying from. That shit's not cute. It's not clever. I mean, it's clever, but it ain't cute. You know, the problem with Christians and with human beings in general is we're always riding the fence. And we're always thinking the grass is green on the other side, waiting to jump off. We are very selective people. We only want to believe what we want to believe, and we only want to hear what we want to hear. We all have a shadow. We are all people of color, and we are all people under the sun. Those are facts. I can't promise you that there's an afterlife. I do know that they can prolong your life, and I do know they have the ability to clone you. I'm still searching for answers. I'm very upset that we've been lied to. Very upset about that. But what do? Sit there and cry about it? Or man up and start your walk on the third rock? Or lay down and die and get put in a little black box? We all have a choice. Walk the world blind, or open your eyes. I do believe in Jesus, just not their version. And that's the whole problem. It's got to be our version. We're selective. Anyhow, y'all be safe out there on the third rock. Say T-Hop.